Villanova and LaSalle.
And you know what, Tom? It's working in terms of the free throw line. They're making 20 a game versus their opponents making 10. Slow tempo, over number 300 in tempo in the nation.
Well, the shot clock is winding down toward 10. The three is good from the corner.
3 points. He probably blames me for not getting the last 7 to score 1,000, but he's a great high school. 6 for 20 from 3. That was a big shot there for him to make.
Lindsay sizes up the front of the rim, doesn't take the shot, feeds it down low to Brennan. They worked a lot on that today. And Darius Nichols set a shoot around today. LaSalle has lost the last 13 games against the biggest opponent. Lewis kicks it down to the baseline, extra pass up top for 3. It's in and out, but Brewer again with the rebound. He'll slip it to Perkins and reverse layup, it's good.
This guy Brennan knows how to get himself how to carve out space on the offensive glass, and he's so big and so strong to transfer from Grand Canyon. They better start doing something about it because the glass is being a problem already.
We asked Kevin Willard today, how did you find Duke Brennan? He said, well, we played Grand Canyon last year, and he said, I watched 5 games leading up to it, and I thought, man, this guy was relentless. Yeah. And he said when he was in the transfer portal, we decided to take a chance on it.
Well, how do you have 7 offensive rebounds a game? That's like unheard of.
Lindsay dives to the basket, high off the glass, it's good.
I think Villanova's scoring way too easy in this game. LaSalle's got to start to tighten up their defense, especially on the ball.
Walker down left side of the lane, Daniel up top. His pass is deflected. Yeah, too many turnovers early on. Strand is able to get it back. His shot is blocked away by Brennan. Lewis, left wing, Perkins for 3, in and out. They'll take a lot of threes, there's no doubt.
A lot of threes. I mean, they made 22 against Sacred Heart, which is a program record.
Yeah, it's 3 more than what the program record was, and LaSalle answers on the opposite end, which they love to do.
Yeah, well, look, they're playing out on the perimeter.
Shot clock is under 10. Ball is stolen away by Villanova. Perkins running the lane. Lewis, Perkins leaves it underneath for Hodge, who slams it home. 4 turnovers in the early going.
Yeah, their defense has been dominating, and that's not been their strength so far.
Rob Dockery in the game for the first time. You can't miss him. He's wearing that basketball number 99. Walker from the free throw line. That's a nice design play off the timeout.
And he's really good in terms of getting into the lane. Kevin Willard's got some depth, especially as far as guards go.
Backer baseline at Dockery, who slams it home. His eyes were up the entire time.
Yeah, really good cut.
Foul on the floor.
You're going to see right here, number 1, he ends up ball watching and lets his man get behind.
They slip it into the paint, another turnover forced. It's cut off nicely.
That was really good defense.
And they find Brennan with a 2-handed jam.
Well, Stanford that time did a great job of rotating inside on that pass and making that steal. Not just watching, but helping out his team.
Dockery sidesteps Brennan. That was a nice move, switching from left to right.
Well, Brennan's going to have his hands full because one thing about LaSalle's big guys, they're very mobile. They can put the ball
back into the Penn State game. And they'll play a matchup 2-3 and a 3-2 zone.
And that 1-3-1, a lot of times they'll play. That time they let Lewis get into the lane, which he's really good at getting in the lane. He's so under control, that kid, for a freshman. When you lead the league, I know it's early, it's 4 games. When you lead the league in assist to turnover ratio and you're a freshman, that's a great move.
Game clock under 10. Lewis trying to get some separation. He does. Launches the 3 off the front of the rim. The putback is good. Great response by Perkins coming in for the baseline.
Yeah, Perkins coming.
Plenty of time on the shot clock for Villanova. Lewis bump, goes to Hodge from the corner. Hodge splashes it home.
I like this kid. He's going to be a really good player. What Villanova's in, looking around. They don't just attack.
Yeah, solid drive by Walker. He just couldn't finish. Lewis driving, and he's able to finish beautifully off the glass. Kicks it back out for Askew for 3. No good. But a rebound by Stanford. Second chance opportunity for the Wildcats, and Stanford is able to snake it off the side of the rim.
Another physical kid. You look at Stanford, you look at Jeffrey. These guys are really physical guards.
And you mentioned it before, how deep Villanova goes. They do go deep. And they've built this lead to 14. Dockery trying to answer and does. That's a tough shot.
There's a lot of pressure in that.
Yeah, don't forget she was on the selection committee too, which is a big part of it, as Dockery gets the N1 play. It's all coming up on AT&T at the half.
That's a bad turnover.
Yep. Reaching double digits in turnovers, and Perkins answers on the other end with some separation.
Those three kids, two of them are guards. That would have helped in that turnover department. But here Tyler Perkins just uses his... Okay, he had a move against the Kane the other day on the baseline, but he left somebody just standing there. It was unbelievable.
Acker off the glass, it's good. Shot clock is down to 6, now to 5. Lewis gets it up top for Hodge for 3. It's good! He cans it with 10 seconds left to play. And you're Villanova.
He is really good, Tom.
Here's Hodge underneath, and he's able to slip his way right to the hoop and lay it in. Doesn't get the angle. Rebound, though, is pulled down by LaSalle and Daniel. Daniel, no look pass down low, and the lay-in is good. That was almost too awkward for Acker, but he's able to finish it.
Acker's been really good in this game. He's been LaSalle's best player.
Lead is 9. A minute gone by here in the second half. Bryce Lindsey's been a little quiet. 4 points so far tonight, but only 3 shots. Oh, he finds Brennan. Brennan slips to the hoop and lays it in.
Way too easy to help him. Nobody helped to help him. But now he's got Acker on him.
Lewis diving, gets it out to Perkins. Lindsey, nice shot fake, resets his feet, cans it from the left wing.
Really good shooter.
Lewis sweeps it, doesn't convert it, and it's put back. I think Brennan's going to get credited with that basket, but I think LaSalle put it in.
No, he's like a prototypical four-man in today's game. 6'8", can rebound, step out, shoot threes.
Marshall, nothing but nylon. 11-point game. Yeah, the freshman from Brooklyn.
He was going to go to Maryland, too.
Askew for 3, and he splashes it home up top. Walker, Dockery. Three-pointer from the side, no good. Beatty tried to get the rebound. They do get it. They go down low. And the save goes right into the hands of Villanova.
Villanova's defense in the half court has been very good, too, by the way.
Here's Hodge going right to the basket, slams it home.
All right, so Matt Hodge here just drives right in Albany when I was at Manhattan.
In Albany, yeah.
When I was at Manhattan, he made it the buzzer. We were going to go to the NCAA tournament for the first time since 1954. There's a nice 3 by Perkins.
He's had a few points in the second half. He tries the 3 there, and he gets it to go in front of his bench. He just needed a little separation.
You don't see too many games in college basketball today where a team goes 32 minutes almost without making 8 3.
And they convert their first one. They're 1 for 11 from beyond the arc. Hodge down low. Outside for Lewis. Lewis goes right in, and 2 defenders separate from him, thinking he's going to dish it to Hodge. Dockery had an opening for a moment. Into the paint. Dockery like a fullback going to the basket.
You know, he's been really strong tonight. Yeah, I mean, you know, this defense is probably not going to force turnovers.
No. Lindsey cans the 3, and you got to get a hand out on him.
You got it in the face. I'm one of the best 3-point right early in the year.
Yep.
And take it with a grain of salt because the competition they play. That guy's one of the best shooters in the country.
Well, he was 18 for 36 from behind the arc when he coming into this game. He's 2 for 4. That hasn't changed. As Acker's able to can the 15-footer.
Hey, when you're playing against a guy who made 9 threes in a game, I don't care who you're playing against. That guy can shoot.
Yeah, 41% last year at JMU from beyond the arc. Lewis going right to the basket. I think as a freshman, one of the things that is separating. Shot clock under 10. Acker goes to the basket, and he lays it in. There was a nice seal underneath for him to get to the basket. Head toward the 4-minute mark here in the second half. Lewis kind of directing traffic. There's that cross crossover, working against the bigger guy. Goes to the corner. Tabari for three. It's good.
That was all of Caden Lewis. The whole possession.
He could be fine.
Yeah, no, I think he's going to be fine in that regard, but will he be able to penetrate?
Right.
People don't respect that three. I think that's going to be a big problem.
Yeah, Dockery rains the three. Might be just a little too late.
And you know, this is another guy, Bryce Lindsey, is totally under control too. You know, these guys look like, one's a freshman, one's a sophomore. They look like they've been doing this forever.
Well, there's assist number 6. He gets Hodge underneath. His hand on it. Dockery then lost it again. Ball is loose. Acker from the corner for three. Yes! It's a 17-point game. And Walker goes right to the rim and is able to get that one to go. They're going to put 4/10 of a second. That's a lifetime. Well, maybe not. That's it. The inbound. That'll do it. Villanova with a commanding 70-55 victory